Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome back. I know it's a Sunday, but it is a very interesting topic on statistics. So let us start with it. And a very good afternoon to Abhinandan, Garv, uh, then Reshma, Anushka. Yeah, a very good afternoon to all of you. So let us talk about measures of central tendency. Okay. I will be explaining the concept, no doubt about it, but this is the sheet that you must know by heart for your um, exam purposes, that you must know this. Okay. So, what are the things that are written over here? This is arithmetic mean. So, summation xi upon n, and then you have the alternative formula when you have the group frequencies, okay, ungrouped frequencies and group frequencies. Then median, then quartiles. So what does median do? Median divides the data into half. What does the quartile do? It divides it into four parts. What is mode? Mode is the number or the data which is repeated the most times. Then there is this empirical relation, okay? There is this empirical relation that is also a very important formula wherein you can get a question like mean median is given, find mode, or either way. So this is a formula which can, if you know it, then you can get easily the marks on this type of question. Then we have the geometric mean and the harmonic mean. Okay, this is just a formula which will be going into details after this. Okay, now let us come to what is central tendency. So central tendency is tendency of a data set to clutter around. Okay, the word is important. Clutter around a particular value. Usually it is the central or the middle values. For example, you have marks in mathematics. So what happens is, the teacher will say, see, average, you've done, all of you have done well. So maybe the average marks is 70. But there will be some students who have not done well. Maybe somebody has got a 32, while there is somebody who is very good at maths who gets 100 out of 100. Okay. So, but what happens is most of the students are getting marks between, say, 55 to 85, 80. So this is known as tendency of a data set to clutter around a particular value. What is this value? This is around 70 marks. So more or less students have got marks which are just near about 70. Does that mean there are no values at the extreme ends? No, it does. It just means that what we are trying to say is we're trying to see in which direction a group of data that is available to you is moving. Okay. That central value is called as measure of central tendency. So this 70 that we are talking about is called as the measure of central tendency. Essentially, it is a number that is representative of the data set. It is representative. So when we are saying 70% marks, a person who is looking at those marks will say, okay, it was a good maths paper. Okay, so students have done quite well. If the same thing, if I'm saying that the average marks is 55 marks, then what will everybody say? Oh, the paper was tough. So it is what? It is representative of the data set, of the number of the marks that the number of students have got. What are the measures? Measures are arithmetic mean, median, mode, geometric mean, and harmonic mean. These are the ones that are there in your syllabus, and we're going to study each one of them one by one. Why are so many different measures? Because not all data sets are same. So what happens is depending on what is it that I want to measure. So be on the quality of the data, on the quantity of the data, I'm going to change which measure of central tendency I will use. So, for example, if I'm using the qualitative data, we have done about it in the last lecture where we have talked about the statistical measures. So, statistical description of data. So, where we talked about quantitative data and qualitative data. Oh, I hope you remember that. So, quantitative data is talking about the things, the variable that you can measure, and qualitative data is talking about the attribute and how do I measure that attribute. So in that case, so what happens in that case is when I have qualitative data, I will prefer to use the mode. Okay, why? Because there is no set measurement. I can't measure it in centimeters, meters. So that is why what I do is in that case, I rely more on the mode. But if I have the simple hard crunching data, like, this data of marks, of heights, now what should I go in for? I should go in for more of the arithmetic mean. Why I should follow the arithmetic mean is because it's simpler to understand. Like all of us, right from the time we started our school, I have been doing arithmetic mean. No, you get your mark sheet, your report card, and then you total them up. And now, to with computerization, you get the digital mark sheet also, or something that is printed. But there, average marks are calculated, and then you get a figure. So that is what is the arithmetic mean. So it's popular. It is simpler to calculate, and so when do I use the median? Median is when I have a skewed data. Okay, when I have a skewed data. Okay, what does skewed data mean? Anybody? Can you put it in the chat box? What do you mean by skewed data? Okay, everybody is enjoying the Sunday. Yes, girl. Skewed means which is not evenly distributed. Okay, so your data may be something like this, where okay. So where it is higher or the lower value of x, and then it tapers down. Or you may even have low values and then you will have this. So I should draw it more, okay, this shape. Instead of this, use this, okay. So this is skewed data. So in that case, I should use the median, okay. सो आई होप दैट आंसर्स द क्वेश्चन कि बहुत बार ऐसा हो जाता है ना कौन सा वाला यूज करना है तो मोस्टली डोंट वरी फॉर योर एग्जाम पॉइंट ऑफ व्यू यू विल नॉट हैव अ इश्यू you will be actually doing this based on like they will ask you to find the mean or the median or so you will not have to worry about that. Okay, can we have this? So now let us see this data. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, all the numbers. Almost all measures a good representation here. Okay, because as you can see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. What is the middle value? Middle value is 5 and 6. So middle value is 5 and 6 because there will be four numbers on to the left hand side and four numbers are to the right hand side. Okay, so this is the middle value. Now, what will happen if I want to find the arithmetic mean? Arithmetic mean is summation x upon n. What is summation x? Means you add all the numbers. So you have 1 plus 2 plus 3 up to 10 upon how many numbers are there? 10, and I'm getting this as 5.5. Okay. So this is the way in which you have to calculate and you have to see like if you do this for everyone, so you see arithmetic mean is 5.5, median is 5, geometric mean is 4.5. So that is when this type of data is there, you could use any of the methods that you want. But obviously here we are talking about what is asked in the question. but they may ask you theory question for which I am showing you this. Now, suppose I have this 1 to 9 is there, but the last number is not 10 but 10,000. Okay. So here arithmetic mean, here for this arithmetic mean is 1004.5. Okay. Is it representative of all the data? So you can see for 9 people, suppose 1 to 9 I have got, but for the 10th person, my value is 10,000, and this together is giving me an average of 1004. This 1004 does not do justice to the 9 people, and it does not do justice to the 10th person. So what happens here is, in this case, this measure of central tendency should not be used. Arithmetic mean will not give you any direction of the data. Okay, so you should consider other methods. In this case, you could go in for median. Okay, so because median is talking about skewness. So what are the criteria? What is the criteria for ideal? Ideal measures of central tendency. So these are, I mean, you should know this. Why? Because they will give you four options, and they will say which of them is not true or which of them is true, or one of the above, all of the above, that type of thing. So what is the criteria for ideal measure of central tendency? Means what method should I use that will describe me the data available in hand? It should be properly and unambiguously defined. Unambiguously means आपका जो कोई भी फॉर्मूला है वो एकदम सटीक होना चाहिए, उस फॉर्मूले से ही आपको आंसर आ जाना चाहिए, मतलब उसमें कुछ ऑप्शंस नहीं होने चाहिए. ओके, सो इट शुड बी प्रॉपरली अनएम्बिगुअसली डिफाइंड. For example, let the central tendency measure be the value around the middle of the data set. Means around the middle मैंने क्या? Okay, so we should not talk of that. So what do we have here? We have the formula of summation x upon n. Okay, so this is correct, but this is not correct. It should be easy to comprehend, obviously. It should be simple to compute, okay? Because we have computers, so you could run a large data set. But what we want to do is that it should be simple to calculate, so that there are no errors in the calculation method. The errors don't creep up. Let the central tendency measure be the fifth root of a product of data if data is equal to the square of the sum of the price. Like if you have this kind of sentences, what will happen? There is no clarity on how I have to calculate. So this should not be used. It should be based on all the observations. Okay. So you should take into account, obviously, if it is an open-ended data, we will be not considering the extreme ends, but other than that, we should be using all the observations. Let the central tendency measure be the mean of first four values, ignoring all others. This should not be done. Okay, so this type of things you may calculate if you want to, but you can't say it is a measure of central tendency. And it should have certain desirable mathematical property, like we would like it not to change when we multiply the data by a number, or what will happen. Those type of properties are there. It should be least affected by the presence of extreme observation. Okay. Now, arithmetic mean. Let us talk about arithmetic mean. Arithmetic mean, it is defined as the sum of all observations divided by the number of observations. So summation x upon n, when this is there, when you have frequency distribution, you will take this x to to be the class midpoint. Okay, this x is class midpoint into class frequency. Okay, here what happens is you have discrete numbers. You just take the numbers, you add them up, you divide it by n, you get the answer. But when you have a frequency distribution, you have to first calculate the midpoint, and then you have to multiply with the class frequency, and then you will divide by and you find the summation and then divide it by the total frequency. Assuming method, when to use? When it is asked in the question or when the data points are too large, causing calculation difficulties. But see, even if they have given this, you could do this if it is simpler for you, but obviously you need place to write them down, take this thing, assume mean and then subtract, add. So it will be more of your choice rather than a compulsion. Okay. Okay. Can I get this answer? Okay. So let us find the arithmetic mean. So I call it as x bar. X bar is equal to summation x upon n. So what will I write? I will write 58 plus 62 plus 48 plus 53 plus 70 plus 52 plus 60 plus 84 plus 75. And the whole thing will be divided by n. What is n? Is the number of numbers. So find the arithmetic mean of 9 numbers. Okay. So I write 9 and I will cross check whether I have written 9 numbers or not. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So can anybody give me summation x? What is the value of summation x? Abhinandan, very good. Abhinandan, can you give me summation x? 562. Anushka is saying 562 upon 9. Is she correct? Okay, this is Anushka and Abhinandan's figures. Natasha is saying 62.45. Yes, Abhinandan 562. Reshma is saying 62.44. Kirthana has got it correct. Reshma, Kirthana, Devendra. Garv has got. Priyansh has got. Very good. Devendra has got. Yeah, extremely happy about this. Okay. So instead of getting worrying, we should, start with the smaller sums and then we could go ahead. Now, the weight of a group of BBA students of Xavier's College is as follows. The number of students, the weights are given, number of students are given, and you have to find the arithmetic mean. So what are the columns I will make? I will first write down the table. Okay. So I will have 44 to 48, etc. Okay. Then I will have midpoint. Okay. Then I will have frequency. This frequency I will call as F. Midpoint I will call as X. Then the last column will be F into X. Okay. Now I will calculate for the first one and then I would want you to calculate for the others. Okay. Midpoint will be 44 plus 48 upon 2. What will be the midpoint here? What is the value of the midpoint? 46. Very good, all of you. So you got 46. What is the frequency of the first interval? 3. So what will be fx? 46 into 3. How much will this be? 46, 3. Yes, 3 new messages. 138. Anushka, Ishika, Kirtana, Reshma. 138. Now can you do for all of this and tell me the value of summation f and summation fx? Okay, so I want you to, all of you to do that, then we could do that. Yes, very good. 138, everybody got. Next will be 49 to 53, 54 to 58, 59 to 63, 63 to 68, 69 to 73. Summation of F is 36. Ishika is saying 36. Okay. Can you give me this? First figure is 138. After that, what are the figures? 204. Next number is 204. Very good. Okay. Okay, I'll just write it over here. 138, 204. After 204, it is 280. Yes, next number is 280, then 594, 427, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Last figure is missing some figure. 568 is the last figure. Okay, summation of this is how much? 2211, 2211. Okay, so I will have x bar. I will have x bar is equal to summation fx upon summation f. How much is summation fx? 2211. How much is fx? 36. What is the answer here? Final answer? 61. Devendra is saying 61.42. Yes, Kirtana, Ishika, Abhinandan, Reshma. Okay, very good. Okay. So, yes, somebody else has answered. Yes, Abhinandan, you've got it correct. Okay, so this is what I have calculated 61.42. Now, what is 61.42? It is the average weight. So, interpretation is also important. 61.42 is the average weight of BBA students in Xavier's College. Okay, so you got this. So you got this very well, and these type of sums are possible for you to get in the exam, which like you have to simply just find the midpoint, multiply it by the frequency, and you get your answer. Now, what is the properties of arithmetic mean? If all the observations are constant, say k, then arithmetic mean is also k. And second is the algebraic sum of deviations from the arithmetic mean is always 0. Let us consider this. If all the observations are constant k, suppose my data set is 5, 5, 5, 5. I've got 4 times 5. So what will be my summation fx, summation x, because this is ungrouped data. So my x bar. Okay, what will be my x bar? X bar will be 5 plus 5 plus 5 plus 5 divided by how much? Divided by 4. ये चार number है ना, इसलिए divided by 4, which is equal to 20 upon 4. Answer is equal to 5. Okay. So if all the observations are constant, then arithmetic mean is also constant. Yes, very good. Now can we see the next one? If there are 3 observations, 15, 20 and 25, sum of deviations from the mean is how much? Okay, we are going to try to do that. Ishika is saying 0. Okay, let's see whether Ishika is correct or not. Now I have the numbers. So what is my x? X is equal to 15, 20, 25. Okay. Now what I have to find? I must find x bar. How much is x bar? X bar is three figures, 15 plus 20 plus 25. तीन फिगर है तो divided by 3 हो जाएगा. So how much is this? How much is x bar? X bar is 20. Okay. So now I have this column x minus x bar. So what will it be? 15 minus 20. 15 minus 20 will be minus 5. And 20 minus 20, answer will be 0. And 25 minus 20, answer will be equal to plus 5. How much is this total? This is summation x minus x bar. Yes, Devendra correct, Abhinandan correct, Reshma correct, Abhinandan, Anushka, Garv. So answer will be equal to 0. Why? Because minus 5 plus 0 is minus 5. Minus 5 plus 5 is 0. Hmm? So have you understood that these two properties, if all the observations are constant, then the arithmetic mean is also the constant number. And
Yes, student.
deviation of
In supplement to the madam's explanation, I would like to say, this is a very important property for the examination point of view also. Some of the deviations from the respective mean equal to 0, and other limitations of the uh, arithmetic mean, that properties are also very important. Uh, Theoretical things are also very important. Please focus on that point of view also. Yeah, madam, go out to you.
Yes. Thank you, sir. Thank you for your valuable inputs. So, sir has given you a very important thing that you must remember is that the theory of this chapter is equally important. So you just have to read through and always link it with an example. Sometimes you have a lot of theory, so you may not remember the bigger picture. So now you know this, okay? If the observations are constant, arithmetic mean is also constant. What does this mean? All my numbers are same. So my mean will also be the same number. Second is algebraic deviation is always 0. That is from the mean going to the left or going to the right. If you add the distances from the mean, it is going to add up to 0. Okay. Why? Because you are going, because the direction is important. It is more of a vector quantity. Okay, somebody raise the hands. No. Okay. Yes. Third is arithmetic mean is affected by change of origin and or scale. If we change the origin, say A, and scale is changed, say B, such that the variable x is changed to the variable y is equal to a plus bx, then the mean changes as y bar is equal to a plus bx bar. So your origin has changed and your scale has changed. You may even have one thing unchanged, so that is also a possibility. So if what the formula is trying to tell us is, if this happens, your earlier figures or your earlier data now changes. Okay, so what will this be? Y will be equal to a plus bx. Okay, this and your mean also changes to y bar is equal to a bx bar. Means what? This is the old mean and this is the new mean. Okay. So if relation between x and y is given by this, find y bar. if x bar is given. So here what is they asking you to do is, if this is the case. Now always remember in statistics you must write it in the given form. I must rewrite this equation to this form. Okay. This 3y plus 2x plus 7 is equal to 0 must be rewritten to this form. Okay. Y is equal to a plus bx. Okay. So let us write down. So I need y on the left hand side. So I will write 3y is equal to minus 2x minus 7. Okay. Now y will be equal to minus 2 by 3x minus 7 by 3. Okay. So this is the way of to rewrite. So if the relation between x and y is given by this, so what happens? This is the case. No? If y can be written as y is equal to a plus bx, then mean changes to y bar is equal to a plus bx bar. Now from here, what is my value of a? Can anybody tell me what is the value of A and what is the value of B? Now I have got y is equal to minus 2 by 3x minus 7 by 3. What is the value of A and what is the value of B? No. Abhinandan, A is not equal to X. This has to be written as minus 7 upon 3 minus 2 upon 3x. Okay. And now you compare this with y is equal to a plus bx. Now can anybody tell me what is the value of a and what is the value of b? Jyoti is saying a is equal to minus 7. A value is 3. Suchitra is saying a value is 3. हाँ, इशिका has got it correct. देखिए दो जो है ना, दो इक्वेशंस है वो एक जैसे दिख रहे हैं. देखिए ये भी y इज इक्वल टू है और वो भी y इज इक्वल टू है ना. तो ये क्या करना है हमें, इसके साथ कैसे दिख रहा है, ये दिख रहा है. और ये क्या दिख रहा है, x के साथ क्या है, ठीक है, x के साथ क्या है, ये है. ठीक है. इसका मतलब क्या हुआ, a इज इक्वल टू हाउ मच, माइनस 7/3 एंड b इज इक्वल टू हाउ मच, minus 2/3. Okay. Yes, very good. Minus 2 by 3 and a is minus 7 by 3. Reshma, correct. सुचित्रा, b value is not only 2. नीचे upon 3 भी है ना, वो पूरा लेंगे हम. Okay, we are going to take this whole value. Okay, so this is minus 2 by 3 and this is also minus 7 by 3. Very important. Don't forget the sign. Don't forget the sign. It is plus or minus. ये भी आपको देखना बहुत जरूरी है. Okay, we now have to find the value also. 3y plus 2x 7. 3y plus 2x plus 7 is equal to 0. So what did I do? I wanted to rewrite it like this. So I have 3y is equal to minus 7 minus 2x. So y will be equal to minus 7 upon 3 minus 2 upon 3 into x. Now this is equal to y is equal to a plus bx. x के साथ जो भी है वो b है. आपको ये ऐसे याद रखना है कि वट एवर इज देयर विद बी आई हैव टू टेक इट विथ एक्स आई हैव टू टेक एज बी. So this gives me a is equal to minus 7 upon 3 and b is equal to minus 2 upon 3. Okay. Now I have got x bar is equal to 15. Now when this is true, then y bar is equal to a bar plus b x. Y bar is equal to a plus b x bar, not the other. Now I have x bar is equal to 15. Now I will substitute for A and for B. How much is A? A is equal to minus 2 by 3 plus B is equal to minus 7 upon 3 and x bar is given to me as 15. So 15 ones are 15 fives are. 5 into 7 minus 35. Okay, so this is equal to minus 3 minus how much is this? 9, 7, 105 upon minus 2. Sorry, minus 2 minus this upon 3. Yes? Oh, I took the figure wrong. A is not 7 upon 3. A is minus 7 upon 3. A is how much? Minus 7 upon 3 and B is how much? Minus 2 upon 3. So A will be equal to minus 7 upon 3 plus minus 2 upon 3 into x bar. X bar is what? 50. Okay. So I will take the LCM. LCM will be equal to 3. This is equal to minus 7 plus minus 7 minus 45. Okay. Which is equal to minus 52 upon 3. Is that clear? Yes, please put in the chat box whether or not you have understood. And I can even take the divide this. This is minus 1, 45, 7. This is minus 3, minus 7, minus 30, minus 37 upon 3. This is 1, 2 point, this is 10 upon 3, minus 10, 12.33. Okay, this is the final answer. Yes, understood? So, this is how you have to do it. Now, this is very important. Combined mean formula. If we have two groups with N1 and N2 observations and with mean X1 bar and X2 bar, then the combined mean is given by X bar is equal to N1 X1 bar plus N2 into X2 bar upon N1 plus N2. Okay. This is N1 plus N2. So what this means is if I have two sets of data, one set of data has n1 number of data and its average is x1 bar. I have another set of data where the number of data sets is n2 and it has another average of x2 bar. And if I want to group this and I want to find the new average, I must use this formula. For example, like in the earlier sums that we have done, so BBA students have got a particular average weight. And then what do I do? I say, okay, BCS students also I add. So BCS students will have one average weight, BCS student will have another average weight, and we will combine those average weight. So I will combine the data and try to find the new average weight, which is given by this. The other properties are as follows. If x is the arithmetic mean, Sorry, if x bar is the arithmetic mean of n observations, then if p is added to all the items, then the arithmetic mean also increases by p. Okay. So what this mean is, suppose 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. What is the arithmetic mean here? 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 is arithmetic mean is 3. If I add 2 to each number, okay, okay, if they are saying if p is added to all the items, so if, what will 1 become? 1 will become 3, then 4, then 5, then 6, and then 7, 8, 9. 5, 6, 7. Okay. Now if I find x bar, can you tell me? 3 plus 4 plus 5 plus 6 plus 7 upon how many numbers are there? 5. Can anybody tell me what the answer is? 3 plus 4 plus 5? 25 upon 5. Okay, Reshma, she's saying 25 upon 5, which is equal to how much? 5. What was the original arithmetic mean? 3. What is the arithmetic mean now? 5. What is the difference? 5 minus 3, which is equal to 2. Isn't 2 the number? Isn't 2 the number that are added to all the numbers? Yes. So this is the meaning. If p is added to all the items, then the arithmetic mean increases by p. Okay. तो पहले जो कुछ आपका एवरेज आया है x बार है, x बार प्लस p, अब वो नंबर x बार प्लस p हो जाएगा. Yes, Anushka, Ishika, Abhinandan, very good. Okay. Similarly, if p is subtracted from all the numbers, then the arithmetic mean also decreases by p. So it will be x bar upon p. So in this case, had I decreased the numbers, what would have happened if I had decreased the number by 2? So 1 minus 2 is minus 1, then 0, then 1, then 2, and then 3. Now if I want to find the x bar, how much will this be? We are trying to check whatever properties are given in the textbook. Abhinandan is saying it is 1. Average is equal to 1. Okay, a new x bar. The new x bar is 1. And what was the old x bar? 3. So 3 minus 2, I am getting 1. Okay, 3 minus 2, I am getting as 1. Okay, so this is also verified. This is also verified. If every item is multiplied by a non-zero p, then the arithmetic mean also gets multiplied by the mean. The mean of the new observation is px bar. If every item is divided by p, then the arithmetic mean also gets divided by p. Okay, so same thing we have. Okay. So now you have these properties, that addition, subtraction, multiplication, and division. If I add a particular number to all the data points, my average is also going to increase by that data point. If I subtract the data point from all the observations in the data set, then my average is also going to decrease. If I multiply, but the number has to be non-zero. अगर आपने zero से multiply किया तो वहाँ कुछ बचेगा ही नहीं, ठीक है? So if I'm multiplying by some number, my average is also getting multiplied. If I divide by some number, then my average is also getting divided by. Okay. Now let us see. Can we calculate the value of x here? Yes, Abhinandan, correct. If the mean of 5 numbers is this, what is x bar? X bar is x1 plus x2 up to so on plus xn upon n. Okay. Now what is my x bar is given to me as is 15. Okay. So 15 is equal to 9 plus 8 plus 10 plus x plus 12 upon how many numbers are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 upon 5. Okay. So what I must do is I must cross multiply. So 15 into 5 is equal to, now I will add all the numbers except x. So how much is 9 plus 8 plus 10 plus 12? How much is 9 plus 8 plus 10 plus 12? 39. Okay. How much is 15 into 5? 75. 75 is equal to 39 plus x. Yes, 39 plus x. Now, what is the value of x? So, x will be equal to 75 minus 39. So, how much is this? 36. Now, I will not rest here. I will verify whether this answer is correct or not. So, let me add them up. Up till here, I got 39. So, x bar is equal to 39 plus x upon 5. So, this is 39. How much is x? X I got as 36 upon 5. So, 39 plus 36 is 75 upon 5. Answer is equal to 50. Okay. So, we have verified that this answer x is equal to 36 is correct. Yes, Natasha, Ishika, Abhinandan. Yeah, very good. Reshma. Okay. So these are the type of sums that will give you an understanding of what measures of central tendency is, and in that, what is the measure of arithmetic mean. If the mean of 5 observations x plus o is 16, find the value of x. Okay. So average is 16 is equal to plus x plus 4 plus x plus 6 plus x plus 8 plus x plus 12. Okay. This whole thing has to be divided by, there are 5 observations, so divided by 5. So can you add all the x and can you add all the numbers and tell me what should I write in the numerator? So Chitra is saying 5x plus 30. 5x plus 30. So if I cross multiply, 16 into 5 is equal to 5x plus 30. So 5x is equal to 16 into 5 is how much? 80. 80 minus 30, which is equal to 50. So I have 5x is equal to 50. X is equal to 50 upon 5, which is equal to 10. Okay. Yes, very good. Very good. Abhinandan, Reshma, Garv, Natasha, Harish, Anushka. Yes. Excellent work. Excellent work by all of you. Now let us take the mean of 40 numbers was found to be 38. Later on, yes, Maurya, very good. Last time you have answered? Yeah, very nice. The mean of 40 numbers was found to be 38. Later on, it was detected that the number 56 was misread as 36. Find the correct mean. Okay. Now, the mean of 40 numbers was found to be 38. So, what I have is x bar is equal to summation x upon n. Now, x bar is 38, which is equal to summation x upon n is 40. So, summation x bar, which is the incorrect one, is equal to 38 into 40. How much is 38 into 40? 1520. Very good, Harish. 1520. Harish now knows what I'm going to ask. Okay. Now, what should I do? I should subtract the incorrect answer and I should add back the correct answer. Okay. Now, I will find summation x, the correct one, corrected one. Okay. Which will be equal to summation x, the incorrect one, minus x incorrect plus x correct. Okay. Now this is equal to 1520 minus 36 plus 56 because the number was what 56 misread as 36. आपको यहाँ पे ध्यान रखना है कि कौन सा वाला सब्ट्रैक्ट करना है और कौन सा वाला ऐड करना है. तो इसकी वैल्यू क्या आ जाती है? यस इशिका. रेशमा सिंह 1540. So it is 1540. Then find the correct mean. The corrected mean x bar correct is equal to summation x correct upon n. Summation x correct is 1540 upon n is how much? 40 numbers ना दिया हुआ है उन्हें 40 numbers है तो ये कितना आएगा 1540 upon 40 38.5. हरीश रेशमा देवेंद्र ज्योति अनुष्का अभिनंदन 38.5. Okay, excellent work. Now, average of x, y, and z is 45. X is as much more than the average as y is less than the average. Find the value of x. (45) is equal to x plus y plus z upon 3 because there are three numbers. So x plus y plus z is equal to how much? 135. Now x is as much more than the average as y is less than the average. Means x is more than the average. That is 40 x minus 45 is equal to 45 minus y. X is more than the average. मतलब x बड़ा है और y is less than the average माने y छोटा है. So what will this give me? I take the y to this side. I will have x plus y is equal to this. Minus 45 will come here. It will become 45 plus 45 which is equal to 90. Yes. X plus y is 90. Very good. Ishika, Reshma, Devendra, Abhinandan. So I have x plus y is equal to 90. This I substitute over here. So instead of this x plus y, instead of this x plus y, I'm going to write as 90. So I have 90 plus z is equal to 135. So z is equal to 135 minus 90. Z is how much? 45. Suchitra is saying 45. Reshma is saying 45. Tanishka, you got it correct. Jyoti, you got it correct. Anushka is correct. So this is equal to 45. Okay. I hope everybody has understood this. Yes, Tanishka 45 Abhinandan also has got and she has understood also. Okay. The mean of 8 numbers is 25. If 5 is subtracted from each number, what will be the new mean? Directly, can you tell me the answer? कुछ कैलकुलेशन नहीं करना है प्रॉपर्टी यूज करनी है कौन सी प्रॉपर्टी इफ p is subtracted from all the elements then am decreases by सुचित्रा 195 की क्या जरूरत है डायरेक्टली आपको करना है ना x bar minus p 20 will be the new one okay so x bar new will be equal to x bar old minus p. P is a repetitive number that we are subtracting or adding. X bar is how much? 25. And what are we doing? We are subtracting 5. So new x bar will be 20. Okay. Yes. Ishika, Harsh, Devendra. Okay. Now let us take a sum on the properties. The Yes, Jyoti, Tanishka, very good. The mean average of a group of 40 workers is 5200. Okay. So N1 is equal to 40 and X1 bar is equal to 5200. Because why? The mean salary is given. So that means this is the X1 bar. And that of another group of 60 workers, X2 bar is equal to 6800. So X bar is equal to how much? X1 into X1 bar. So 40 into 5200 plus N2 is 60. 60 into 6800. The whole thing upon 40 plus 60. Now can you give me 40 into 5200? How much is the value? 40 into 5200. Yes, Devendra Reshma, you've got it correct. But let me first also give this 208000. 208000. 60 into 6800. 60 into 6800. How much is this? 408000. 408000. Is this correct? Yes. Upon how much is 60? 40 plus 60, it is 100. So how much is this going to be? How much is this addition? 208000 plus 408000. 616000. 616000. 616000 upon 100, which is equal to 6160 rupees is the average salary when you combine the salary of it together. Yes, Ishika, Devendra, Jyoti, Harish. Okay. Let us take a 2 minute break. Ashok ji? Yes, 2 minutes. Now I think you have got a fair idea of what arithmetic mean is, what will happen when you're combining two groups together. So let us speed up this thing. Yes. Yes, Ishika, Tanishka, very good. Now let us see. How much is N1 here? If there are two groups containing 30 and 20 observations. So you can, this is N1, this is N2. Having means this is x1 bar and this is x2 bar. Find the combined arithmetic mean, which will be equal to 30 into 50 plus 20 into 60 upon जैसे यहाँ याद रखना है कि 30 प्लस 20 नंबर ऑफ ऑब्जर्वेशन ऐड करने हैं, उनके अरिथमेटिक मीन्स नहीं डिनोमिनेटर में आएंगे, वो नंबर ऑफ ये आएंगे. सो दिस विल बी 30 प्लस 20. सो ये हो गया 1500 एंड दिस ये हो गया 1200 और ये हो गया 50. So can we find what is the value? 152700 upon 50? Yes, 54. Okay, so answer is 54. Devendra, Garv, then Ishika, Reshma, Anushka, excellent work. Okay, so now let us go to what is median. So you've understood what is mean, you've understood its property, you've understood what will happen if I change, like if I add a figure number to the whole data set, if I subtract, if I multiply and divide. Now let us go to median. When will I use the median? When there is a skewed data available to me. So that is either the figures are cluttering, the data are cluttering towards the left hand side or the right hand side. So you have what is known as right skewed and left skewed data. So compared to arithmetic mean, it is a positional measure. So this is again a very important theoretical question. It is a positional measure. That is, its value depends on the size of the data and the central position within the set data. It is defined as the middlemost when the data is arranged in the ascending or descending order. आपको एक order लेके आपको choose करके उस हिसाब से करना है. Now, for example, if I have marks of students 72, 85, 56, 80, 65, 52, 68. So, middlemost value is 80. But you have to be careful. Why? Because you have to first arrange and then we will find the middle number. ऐसे लेके आपको directly नहीं करना है. So, what I will do, this is my data. I will first search for the smallest data. So, what is the smallest data over here? Anybody can tell me? This is my data set. What is the smallest number? Yes, smallest number is 52. And what is the largest number? 52. Then after 52, this I've done. I will have 56. Then 65. Then 68. Then 72. 80 and 85. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Right? So now if I try to find the positional. Yes, very good. Harish, Devendra, Jyoti. Okay. अब हमने बीच वाला नंबर देखना है. ये वाला मेरा फर्स्ट नंबर है, सेकंड नंबर, थर्ड, फोर्थ, फिफ्थ, सिक्स और सेवन. तो 7 का मिडिल नंबर क्या होगा? फोर्थ नंबर होगा. तो ये मतलब 7 डिवाइड बाय 2 कर दिया तो कितना आ गया हमारा? 3 पॉइंट समथिंग. तो 3 पॉइंट समथिंग मतलब फोर्थ नंबर. यहाँ पे देखिए 68 के पहले हाउ मेनी नंबर्स आर देयर? देयर आर 3 नंबर्स बिफोर 68 and after 68 also there are 3 numbers and that is why we, yes, Tanishka, very good. You have 68 as the median. So median. So why is it called positional? Because उसके जितने पीछे नंबर्स है उतने ही आगे नंबर्स है. So it is standing right in the middle. Okay. So 68. But when the number of data points is even, so here we had data points as odd, so I could find this. What happens when the data point is even? जो बीच के दो numbers है ना, in this case 56, 82, 80, 96, 100. 106, 110 and 120. When these are the case, I will take the middle two numbers, 96 and 100. No, this is not 10, this is 100. And then I divide them by 2, so 98 will be my median. Okay. Now for a group frequency, this is the formula that we use very commonly. Now M is equal to L1. What is L1? It is a lower class boundary of the median class. That is a class containing the median. Plus n by 2, whatever is n, whatever the frequency you have, total frequency, you divide it by 2. Why I divided by 2? Because in the median, I need to be in the middle. Okay. When I'm talking of quartiles, I will divide it by 4. Okay. But here, in case of median, what does median do? It divides the data into two equal parts. So n1 upon 2 minus nl. That is the NL is the less than cumulative frequency corresponding to L1. That is the pre-median class. And NU is the less than cumulative frequency corresponding to L2. That is the post-median class. And L2 being the upper class boundary of the median class. So M is L1 and this into C. What is C? C is the length of the median class. Now let us try to do the sum. Okay, so for important, first write down the class boundaries and then less than the cumulative frequency. I'll just see whether I've opened the sheet. I wanted to see. Okay. Because, okay. So what you have to do here is you have to write down the boundaries. Okay. So for here, 44 to 46, it will be how much? 43.5 to 48.5. Then 48.5 to 53.5 and 53.5 to 58.5, 58.5 to 63.5, 64 and 73. 63.5 to 68.5 and 68.5 to 73.5. Okay. Now what do I have? Once that is done, what will I do? I will write down the frequencies 3, 4, 5, 7, 9, 8. 3, 4, 5, 7, 9, 8. Then I will find the less than cumulative frequency. Yes. Now can anybody tell me what I should write in this column? What is the total? Okay. First you will find the total. How much is summation F? 36. Very good. Now can you tell me these figures? Less than cumulative frequency, what will I get? 3, 7, 12, 19, 28, 36. Okay. 3, 7, 12, 19, 28, 36. This is what Suchitra is saying. Everybody agreeing? Yes. Anushka is saying same. Ishika is saying same. Okay. Very good. Now what I have to do is I have to find the median. Okay. So how much is this? 36 divided by 2 is how much? 18. Now where will my 18 lie? Where will my 18 lie? Yes, 18. So which should I take? Ishika is saying 58.5. Okay, which class interval should I choose? Which class interval should I choose? Yes. How many of you answered? 58 to 0.5 to 63.5. New message. Reshma is saying this. Anushka, Harish. Class interval. Yes, Tanishka, we are choosing the class interval. See, 18 is above 12 but less than 19. Okay. So that means what? This 18 that I have, which is the middle of 36, is going to lie somewhere between these two. So what I do is I choose this. Okay, I choose this and I will try to use the formula. What is my formula say? Where should I write the? I can write it over here. What is it saying? Median for a group frequency is L1 plus n upon 2 minus n L1 minus nu minus nl into class interval. Okay. So now in this case, how much is L1? L1 is the lower class boundary. What is it? 58.5. I need to write it somewhere. Yes, this is better. So my median will be equal to L1. L1 is 58.5 plus n upon 2 is 36. Okay. Now NL1 of the preceding class, how much will that be? How much will that be of the preceding class? What is NL? Okay, let us also see the formula simultaneously. NL is the less than cumulative frequency corresponding to L1 and NU is corresponding to L2. 36. Okay. So 36 minus what? 36 minus, yes, figure. What is of the preceding class? This is 12 minus 12 upon 19 minus 12 into how much is class width? 5. So this is 58.5 plus 24 into 5 upon 7. How much is this? 24 into 5. 24 into 5. 24 into 5. 120 divided by 7. less than cumulative frequency of the pre-median class and of the post-median class. Okay, so pre-median class is 12, post-median class is 28, not 19. Yes. It is 18. Yes. This is not 36, this is 18. N by 2 is 36 upon 2, that is. Okay, now we'll get the answer. So this is 18, not 36. 36 upon 2 is, fx is 36. So median, this n by 2 will be equal to 36 upon 2, which is equal to 18. So 18 minus 12 upon 19 minus 12 into 5. So 18 minus 12 is 6, divided by 7 is 0.85 into 5, 4.2. 4.285 plus 58.5, which is equal to 62.785. Okay, my bad. This is 18, not 36. And that is why I was feeling why the answer is not coming. Okay. N divided by 2 is. Has everybody understood now? Yes, Devendra, thank you. Okay. So this is how you are supposed to do this. Yes, everybody is understood. Yes, Tanishka is also understood. Thank you. Now, what are the properties of median? What about others? Have you understood? Yes, Anushka also. Okay. Properties. Let us quickly go to the properties. If the variable x is related to the variable y by the relation y is equal to a plus bx, then we can find median of y by the formula y median is equal to a plus b x median. See, it is similar to what we did for mean. Whatever we did for mean, the same thing we are going to do it for the median. Okay, we added some numbers, subtracted some numbers. So similarly, if you can write the variable x in terms of in terms of y, because y is equal to a plus bx, then we can find the median as y median is equal to a plus bx me. Okay, now let us see if the oh, if the median of x is 16 and x and y are related by this equation, find median of x. See, always remember these questions, you don't get afraid, because what happens is you have to just rewrite. Okay, so important word here is, we are doing this sum first, rewrite. Okay, the given equation into the form y is equal to a plus bx. Okay, what is the equation given to us? 2x minus 5y minus 10 is equal to 0. हमें क्या चाहिए लेफ्ट हैंड साइड पे? हमें लेफ्ट हैंड साइड पे y चाहिए और बाकी सब राइट हैंड साइड पे चाहिए. सो कैन यू रीअरेंज दिस एंड टेल मी द आंसर? Can you rearrange this? And I want it is in this form. Y is equal to a plus bx. Can anybody give me the equation? Yes, Harish, also you've understood. Excellent. Can you give me y is equal to how should I write this? Yes, one answer. Minus 10 minus 2x. Reshma is saying minus 10 minus 2x. Reshma, just look at your answer. There is something wrong. इसलिए मैं चाह रही हूँ कि आप ये अभी मेरे साथ करें ताकि आपको एक ही बार में क्लियर हो जाए कि आपको किस तरह रीअरेंज करना है। एक बार वो आ गया ना तो ये वाले सम्स जो हैं वो आपके बिल्कुल हाथ में हैं। यू कैन स्कोर लाइक एनीथिंग। इसमें कोई दिक्कत नहीं आएगी इस सम्स में।
Yes, madam.
यस सर।
This property is related to the similar to the median, mode, and median also.
यस सर।
Mean, mode, median,
मीन मोड
which
मीडियन
is
यस सर।
affected by change of origin and scale.
चेंज ऑफ ओरिजिन है स्केल यस सर। सो
This is also very important for the examination point of view. And
हम्म।
now median can be drawn by using the OG curves also. This is also very important for the examination point of view, MCQ point of view. Other MCQ is important at this, for the median is when it is used for the best open intervals actually.
यस ओपन क्लास
Sorry,
यस
it
सर।
is that is when the uh, it is the based on the open categories or something like actually.
Yes,
No
sir. When
question.
we don't have like the lowest figure and the highest figure. So when we
Yeah.
don't have that, we use the median. Yes, sir. Very
Yes,
correct.
sir. These are all important properties related to mode also. Then the median actually.
Median, huh?
Okay, okay. From this median, this is next extensions is the quartiles,
Yes, sir.
deciles, and percentiles, and yeah,
Deciles, percentiles, and quartiles. All this. Once we understand median, like median is dividing the data into two parts. So obviously, then if I go for quartiles, I will be able to divide the data into four parts. Yes, sir. Okay, yes. Harish, Reshma, yes, Reshma, now you got it correct. Devendra, yes, okay. So what I have to do is I will first write minus 5y, okay, or I can write 5y. I will take this 5 minus 5y over here. So I will have 5y is equal to 2x minus 10. But I want the x term later. So what will I write? 5y is equal to minus 10 plus 2x. Okay, those of you don't know how to write, I'm just explaining it to you. Now y will be equal to हर term के नीचे ना आप इस number से divide करें. So minus 10 upon 5 plus 2 upon 5 and x. So इसमें क्या हो जाएगा आपके a की वैल्यू आती है minus 10 by 5 और b की वैल्यू आती है 2 by 5. Now I have to use this formula. YME is equal to A plus BX. So this is equal to minus 10 upon 5 plus B is how much? 2 upon 5 into XME. What is XME? That is median of X is 16. So how much is this? Minus 2. And this will be equal to 32 plus 32 upon 5. So this is giving me answer as 4.4. Okay, so this is how you are supposed to be doing this sum. Because 32 upon 4 is 6.4. 6.4 minus 2 will give you 4.4. Okay. So once you've understood that, this is the second like sheet that you must have with you. Partition values, quartiles, and fractiles. See, what happens is, as I'm repeatedly saying, that the median is dividing the data into two parts. What if I want it to be divided into more than two parts? So 4 parts, 10 parts. So what will that happen? So quartile is divides the data into 4 parts. Deciles divides the data into 10 parts. Percentile divides the data into 100 parts. Then quartiles total number of terms is 3. That is Q1, Q2, Q3. Deciles it is Q1, Q2 up to Q9. And quartiles it is up to Q1, Q2, and Q98 and Q99. Okay. Unclassified data formula, which is same for all, is n plus 1 into pth term. You have to take the pth term and multiply it by n plus 1. Notice the term do not calculate n plus 1 star p. Okay, you have to notice the term. Okay, you are not just calculating the figure. मतलब n की कुछ वैल्यू है, पी की वैल्यू है, उसको हमने कर दिया, ऐसा नहीं है, हमको उसकी nth टर्म लेना है. Yes, Devendra, deciles. Oh, sorry. Okay, I've written Q. Okay, this is decile. So this has to be. So this will be equal to D1, D2, D2 up to D9. This will be equal to P1, P2 up to P98, P99. Okay, ये वाला 2 है. Okay, so this is very important. Unclassified data formula is same for all. What you have to do, n plus 1 into pth term. You have to notice the term. Do not calculate only the value. वो वाली वैल्यू आ जाएगी, हम कभी कभी उसी वैल्यू को टिक करते हैं. That is not the case. Value of p. How then data will be q is equal to L1 np minus nl upon nu minus nl into c. It is similar to the everything like the median. What is happening is NP is going to be different for quartiles, for deciles and percentiles. Okay. What do you mean by NP? So how do I find the value of P? For quartile, it is 1 by 4, 2 by 4 and 3 by 4. And then it is 1 by 10, 2 by 10, 9 by 10 and so on for percentile. Okay. So quartile, decile and percentile. Now, unclassified data of 10, weight of 10 persons is given. Find Q1, D6 and P82. First and foremost, don't forget to arrange in ascending order. Like जब आपको ऐसा ungrouped data दिया रहता है तो पहले उसको आपको arrange करना है. So can anybody tell me what is the smallest number and what is the arrangement? How should I write it? 56. Then 56. 65. This is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 65. Then 2 times I have 75, 75, 80, 82. Again 2 times 90, 120 and 130. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay. Can you all check? 56, 65, 75, 75, 80, 82, 82, 90. Yes, very good, Devendra Reshma. You've done it very fast. Now, what do I want? I want to calculate Q1. Okay, I want to calculate Q1. So, what should I do? I must use the formula N1 plus P. Now, what what do I have? Q1. So, N1 plus P is how much? How much is my, this thing? It is 10. Okay. There is 10. So 10 plus 1, we are talking about Q1. Okay, right now 10 plus 1, which is equal to 11. Now 11 into how much? For Q1, you have to, P is 1 by 4. So how much is this? 11 by 4, that is equal to 2.75. 2.75 means what? I have to take the second number. What is the second number? 1, 2, 3, 4. 10 into 1 by 4. 2.75. Okay. So, and what do I have to do? I have to 0.75 between them. So what will that be? $65 minus 56 is how much? Okay. Can you see Q1, Q2, Q3? 1 by 4, 2 by 4 and 3 by 4. So how much will I get? How much is this? 56 minus 65 minus 56 is going to give me 9. And 0.75 of 9 is how much? 0.75 of 9. 6.75. Okay. So it means what? I have to get this in Q2. So I will get how much? 6.75 plus 56. 6.75. Yes. So 62.75. Okay. You will get 62.75. Okay. Then when I want to find D6, what is the 6? So D6 will be decimal and sixth. So this will be 6 upon 10. You have 1 upon 10, 2 upon 10, up to 6 upon 10. Okay. So how much is 6 by 10 of what is the difference? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So 6 upon 10. So how much will I get? Can you find the difference for me? Can you find the difference for me? Yes. 0.63 is what he's saying. Harish is saying. Yes. What about the others? Why? There is a confusion? Okay. Let me take that. Okay. See, what is happening here? Have you understood Q1? मुझे लगा आप लोग को आ रहा है तो इसलिए मैंने जल्दी में की ठीक है 56 65 75 75 80 82 82 90 120 130 we have arranged in the ascending order then what we did we know that for q1 it is 1 by 4 so 11 into 1 by 4 that is 2.75 means second number plus 0.75 of the difference between second and the third number so what is the second number here it is 65 65 plus. Okay, don't worry about this because the numbers are different here. The question in the book, I think, is different and we have taken um, these numbers. Okay, so 65 plus 0.75, 0.75 into what? What is the second and the third number? Second number is 65 and third number is 75. So 75 minus 65, which is 10. So this is equal to 65 plus 7.5 which is equal to 72.5. Okay. So this is Q1. for this data, 56, 65 up to 130. This is the data. Okay. Now let us go to D. How much is it? D6. So D6 will be what? 11 into 6 upon 10, which is equal to 66 upon 10, which is equal to 6.6. इसका मतलब क्या होता है? 6 नंबर लो और 6 और 7 के बीच का जो डिफरेंस है उसका 0.6 लो. व्हाट इज द 6 नंबर? ये 1 2 3 4 5 6 82 प्लस 0.6 इंटू 2 3 4 5 6 82 माइनस 82. ओके 82 माइनस 82 माने इसका क्या हुआ? 0. दिस इज इक्वल टू 82. D6 विल बी इक्वल टू 82. तनिष्का, नाउ यू आर अंडरस्टैंडिंग? ओके. नाउ थर्ड व्हाट क्या पूछा है? P82. ओके P82. P82 मीन्स व्हाट? देखिए ये वाला चार्ट आपको याद रखना है. सो 82 मीन्स व्हाट? ये 99 क्या हुआ? 99 अपॉन 100 P99 है. वैसे P82 क्या होगा? व्हाट विल बी P82? P82 विल बी इक्वल टू 82 अपॉन 100. ओके. उसको किससे मल्टीप्लाई करना है? n+1 इंटू pth टर्म. व्हाट इज द pth टर्म? ये जो p है ना वो 82 अपॉन 100 है और उसको n+1 से मल्टीप्लाई करना है. सो 82 अपॉन 100 इंटू 11 बिकॉज देर आर 10 नंबर्स. 10 प्लस 1 11. सो 82 इंटू 11 अपॉन 100 वो करना है हमें. ओके. सो हाउ मच इज 82 इंटू 11? 82 into 11 is 902 divided by 100 is 9.02. 9.02. Okay. So now let us find out P82. P82 will be equal to 9.02 means what? Ninth number लो और ninth और 10th का इतना लेना है. तो ninth number क्या है? Ninth number is 120 plus ninth 0.02 of the difference between ninth and 10th number. 130 minus 120. Okay. So 130 and this is 10. So this is equal to 120.20. Okay. Now have you understood everybody? Yes. Excellent work. Hmm? अभी किसी को कोई डाउट है इसमें? पूछ लीजिए अभी. So what you have to do, you have to take the data, arrange it into the ascending order, and then as per the question. Now in this case they had asked Q1. So for Q1 what P should you use? 1 by 4. Had it been Q3 you would have used 3 by 4 and you have to multiply it with what? N plus 1. Now in this case what is my N? N is 10. So 10 plus 1 means 11. So 11 into, suppose I'm calculating Q3. So 11 into 3 by 4. So what is 11 into 3 by 4 is 33 upon 4. So for 33 upon 4 is 8.25. Means what? I have to take the 8th number and 0.25 multiplied by the difference between the 8th number and the 9th number. Okay. I have now everybody's doubt is cleared. Now let us try this for the group frequency. Now I will show it to you in the can you see the Excel sheet? Just let me know. Can you see the Excel sheet? Yes, yes. Okay, I have done this to save time. So here, see, in this question, you are asked Q1 or Q3, whatever is asked here. So for example, if I'm trying to take Q3, okay, I'll just. It's the same data that is for 36 students. Okay. So 36 into 3 by 4, you can see over here. This is 36 into, okay, let me, I will increase the font size for this. So you can see. Yes. Now 36 into 3 by 4. So what will NP be? 36 into 3 by 4. How much is that? 36 into 3 by 4, 27. Here what is happening? Frequency is 36 and then you have 36 into 3 by 4 is 27. Now where does 27 lie? Okay, lower class frequency. Can you see here 27 lies between 19 and 28? Okay, between 19 and 28. My frequency is going to, my NP 36 upon into 3 by 4, that is 27, is going to lie. So what is the lower class boundary here? This is the case. क्योंकि हमारा ये 27 आ रहा है तो हम हमारा 20 यहाँ पे हमारा 27 आ रहा है. ठीक है, 19 और 28 के बीच में 27 आ रहा है तो मेरा लोअर क्लास बाउंड्री क्या हो जाएगी? 64 टू 68 का LCB क्या हो जाएगा? 63.5. ओके, सो आई हैव रिटन हियर 63.5 प्लस व्हाट इज द डिफरेंस? Okay, you remember the formula. I hope you remember the formula. Don't get confused. That is L1 plus NP minus NL upon NU minus NL. What are we trying to find out? Here we are trying to find out quartile. Which quartile? Q3. So what I have got is this. 63.5 is the L1. Now what is NP? NP here will be equal to 36 divided by 4. So that is 9. Okay. So what will happen is 27 minus 19. This is 27. That is NP is 27 minus 19 star 5. What is 5? 5 is the class width. And whatever is dividing by 28 minus 19. Okay. I'll just write it over here also. So let me. What is my formula? My formula for Q3 is equal to L1 plus NP minus NL upon NU minus NL, and this whole thing has to be multiplied by the class width. Okay, so see, we are just multiplying by 3. L1 is how much? Because this is 27, 27 is lying between 19 and 28. Lower class boundary. L1 is lower class boundary. This is equal to 63.5 plus NP is how much? 27 that I have calculated. Okay. Because LP will be 36 into 3 by 4, which is equal to 27 minus NL. NL is how much? 19. Lower class boundary, lower cumulative frequency of the pre-median class. Okay, so NL is this 19. NU is cumulative frequency of the post-median class, that is 28 minus 19. Okay. NU minus NL. What is the class width? 5. So this, when I calculate, gives me 63.5 plus this is how much? 8 upon 10 into 5. And this gives me 67.94. Yes. Excellent. Harish, Shri, Tanishka, Anushka. Okay. So I just hope you have understood this. Yes, Maurya, Guru Prasad. Garvit, yes, please. What doubt do you have? 44. अभी पूछा है क्या कुछ? गर्वित यहाँ पे आप लिख देंगे, आपका डाउट लिख देंगे, मैं रिपीट कर दूंगी, आपको कौन सा रिपीट करके चाहिए बता दीजिए. ओके. Is that clear? Have you understood this? This is something that you just have to practice. Once you practice, you will not have any issue. Yes, Garvit, you could ask me. So, this is how you must find this thing. And similarly for D7 also. Let me see if have I written for D7. Okay. I just hope this you are able to follow this. Okay. एक मिनट देख ले गर्वित को क्या चाहिए. If there is any doubt, just let me know. Then otherwise we can move to mode because we are running out of time also. हम्म. ठीक है गर्वित, आप डाल दीजिएगा. फिर अगर आज नहीं हुआ तो भी मैं नेक्स्ट टाइम में आपका डाउट सॉल्व कर दूंगी. एनी टाइम लाइक बिकॉज सी आई कांट कंटिन्यूअसली सी एट द मैसेजेस. एनी टाइम यू हैव अ डाउट विच हैज नॉट बीन सॉल्व्ड, डोंट गेट अपसेट. जस्ट write it down in some place so the next class we have you could just put in the message, or even right now also, because after the session ends I look through all the messages again, so you could write it over there. Okay, now mode. More love, we talked of mean. Mean was what? It was giving you an idea about what is the average of the data. It's very simple to calculate and easy to understand, and so mean is very like popular. What is median? Median is used when you have skewed data. Okay, so what does median give you? Median is a positional average. Means what? It is going to show you at what point the data can be divided into two equal sets. Now coming to mode. Mode is something which is the most repeated figure, okay, that occurs maximum number of time, whatever value occurs at maximum number of time. So only data is given if you have given simple data is given, no numbers. If any numbers are given, you will just see which number is repeated most time, and that will be your mode. The simplest way to calculate is the mode, because उसमें कुछ नहीं करना है, कौन सा नंबर रिपीट हो रहा है वो लेना है. Now let us see about the group data. Now, for example, like for simple ones, 2, 4, 5, 5, 1, 1, 6, 7. Okay. See, it is always a good idea to write it in the ascending descending order. Why? Because sometimes you may miss out on the number that has been repeated. So this is 2, 4, 6, 8. There are 8 numbers. So I will write it as 1, 1, 2, 4, 5, 5, 6, 7. 2, 4, 6, 8. Which is the number that is repeated maximum time? 1 is repeated 2 times and 5 is also repeated 2 times. So that means what? There are two numbers that are repeated the most. That is why this mode has a property called as it can be multimodal. Okay, any data set can be multimodal, means more than one mode. When we talked about mean, you had just one mean. Median, you had just one median. But mode, you can have more than one median mode. Why? Because there may be some numbers which are repeated more times and they may be equally repeated. Okay. Now coming to the group frequency formula. This is important. That is mode for a group frequency formula. It is given by L1. L1 is the LCB of the modal class. That is the class which contains the mode, plus F0 minus F1, F of minus 1, upon 2 times F0 minus F of minus 1 minus F of 1. See, what does this mean is that you have these three. This is your model class. Okay, it has its frequency f. What happens is this is called as pre-modal class. It has its frequency f of minus 1, and this is post-modal class. It has the frequency of plus 1. So now you can see, and C you know is class width. So you can see that here you have the frequency of the modal class F0. You have f of minus 1, that is frequency of the pre-modal class. Then you have F1, which is the frequency of the post-modal class. Okay. So these are the formula. Now let us try to solve this. Can you see the board, Excel sheet? No? Okay. Let me. Okay, now you can see. Now let us try to find the mode. Okay. Now what is the first thing you should do? Yeah, now you can see. Yes. What is the formula for this thing? Okay. Mode. Okay. So what is the formula for mode? Mode is equal to L1 plus F0 minus f of minus 1 upon 2 times F0 minus f of minus 1 minus f of plus 1 into C. Okay. So now let us find out what is the modal frequency. Where is my frequency? These are my frequency. Where is my maximum frequency? Maximum frequency is at 9. Okay. 3, 4, 5, 7, 9, 8. Now what will be the... Okay. So let us calculate here. So what will be the L1? Anybody can tell me what will be L1? So this is my 9. So this is identified. So can you give me the answer? What will be my... Tanishka is saying 64. Tanishka, we always take the lower class boundary. So what will be the lower class boundary? Yes. Rishma is saying 54. She is saying 64. See, 64 to 68 is the class interval विच हैज द मैक्सिमम फ्रीक्वेंसी, है ना, ये आपको दिख रहा है ना, ये मैक्सिमम फ्रीक्वेंसी यहाँ पे है 9, 3, 4, 5, 7, 9, 8, मैक्सिमम फ्रीक्वेंसी ये है। परमार, could you like not annotate here? So which is the class interval? 68, 64 to 68 is the class interval. But this I must use LCB. So this is equal to 63.5 to 68.5. Okay. So what will be L1? L1 will be 63.5. Okay. Plus F0, frequency of the model class. What is the frequency of the model class? 9 minus frequency of the pre-model class, 9 के ऊपर वाला क्या है 7 upon 2 times f0. 2 times f0 is 2 into 9, that is 18, minus f of minus 1. F of minus 1 is minus is equal to 7 minus f of 1, मतलब pre-model and post-model. Pre-model is 7, post-model is 8. So minus 8 into C is 5. So can you calculate this bracket? 9 minus 7 is 2 divided by, this is 15. 15 minus 18 is 3 into 5. So how much is this? 10 upon 3. Yes, Guru Prasad. 63.5. Okay, Guru Prasad, it is 63.5. 10 divided by 3 is 3.33 plus 63.5, which is equal to 66.83. 66.8. Okay. Yes, very good. Have you understood, all of you? Yes. Okay. So this is one of the comprehensive problem that I want to take. I just want to quickly, like whenever you have been given a class interval, frequency distribution, so mean will be what? You will have summation fx upon summation f. Now you can calculate the mean deviation also, which we will be doing next period. Range also, and all those things you will be able to calculate.
Madam, mode properties and limitations and other things have been covered, madam.
No, I'm doing this now, sir.
Okay, no issue on that part.
No.
The next session you can cover it, otherwise, as you wish.
Okay, sir. I'll cover in the next session, sir.
Mode properties are very important for the examination viewpoint.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I will just take those properties.
Or 2-3 properties, just explain them, and today's section you can.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I'll just do that. Okay, so we have done this. Then you could use this for calculating and see, this is a simple sum for your practice, very simple one, and you can find the mean, median, and mode for this one. Okay. Okay. This is the empirical formula. Mean minus mode is equal to 3 times mean minus median. So it is not a theorem. It has been for a lot of data, they have tried to calculate and they have got the answer. Okay. So for a group of 200 students, the mean marks and median marks are given. Find the mode. Okay. So mean is given to you as 55.6 and this is what is given to you as median. Okay. So what they want is to find you to find mode. So this is 55.60 minus mode is equal to 3 times mean minus median. That is 55.60 minus 52.40. remember BODMAS. So first you will make the subtraction. This is equal to, I think, 3.20 into 3, which is equal to 9.60. So mod will be equal to 55.60 minus 9.60. Okay. So 55 minus 9 is giving you 46. Okay. So this is also a formula that you can use. Okay. Uh, mod. Okay. I think the slide is missing over here. Mode properties. I will take it up next time for sure. Okay. So this is, let us wind up for today because it is, yes, very good, Reshma. You've got the answers. Yes. So let us take the mode properties next time for sure. And any other question is there? Yes. Yes. Okay. So let us stop for here today. And let we are meeting, I think, on Tuesday. Let me just check this calendar. No, tomorrow. We are meeting tomorrow. So tomorrow we will cover up the mode also and the dispersion also. Okay. Thank you all. Have a great day. Have a great Sunday. Thank you. Yes. Over. Thank you.